Morning. I'm Dr. Brian Vickaryous. I'm an orthopedic surgeon that practices at the Florida Hospital Orlando South Campus here in Orlando, Florida. I was in the United States Army from 1996 to 2008. I was a major in the United States Army Medical Corps. Served as an orthopedic surgeon in Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2006 to 2007. Very proud of my opportunity to have served my country and to work with some of the best troops in the world. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping in today to say hi and celebrate Veterans Day, a day that's special to me and special to a lot of Americans. It's a solemn day, and I think that we owe a debt of gratitude to our veterans. My parents, came from a family that I think that that you have to give back. That that we live in a country that gives us a lot. The United States, I believe, and I'd say that my family believes is the greatest nation on earth. That your country gives you a lot, but you need to give it more. And I think that one capacity that my parents taught us is that you always ought to consider serving your country in the military, and that was one way to do it. And they both did. They had set an example. I think that was the other thing that they instilled upon us, is that you don't lead by telling people what to do. You lead by showing people what to do. And I think my parents were an example of that. That that my father was a pilot in Vietnam. He used to fly off aircraft carriers in the Pacific Fleet. My mother was a nurse in the operating room at the Naval Hospital, one of their flagship hospitals. It's still there today, Balboa Naval Medical Center, really beautiful place out there in San Diego. I took an Army ROTC scholarship. It was something that my dad kind of knew about. I think I had opportunities, for other scholarships too. I was pretty academically inclined, and but it was one of those things that I said, hey, this is something that I wanted to do. My older brother actually was on an Army ROTC scholarship at the University of Miami, and I decided to take one too, because that was the route that I had chosen coming out of high school. That I knew that I was going to go in the military. And people I think that are overseas are the ones that are making the largest sacrifices. So my hats go off to our current active duty soldiers that are considered veterans as well. That they're doing that as we speak right now, doing the hard work and the things that otherwise we take for granted on a daily basis when we get in our car and we're mad because we're stuck in a traffic jam. I think I told myself, how many days I said I would switch any day to be in I-4 traffic than to be where I'm at. On this Veterans Day, I'd really like to send a heartfelt thanks to all our veterans out there for all that you've done and all that you're doing today. I know that sometimes we don't take the time to sit down and even thank each other, but I think that as a country we owe a debt of gratitude to your service, and I know that most of us we continue to serve, and I thank you for that as well.